Let's go into this show today on Tukoriada with that background music as I turn it off. I hope you are not distracted because I need your attention because your host is back in the air with excitement. We are in Zurich. But before you cross the pond to Zurich, let's appreciate this family of Tukoriada dollars. We are growing. We might need a mega stadium to accommodate this big family. I don't think I'm the host, I'm just facilitating this community because this community is reaching out. There's a comment that came through today after I spoke about a young man in this part of the universe who are to sit down with the whole family, sign a big contract. You know who you are. We give you a shout out, watching you march on to the big show. We're going to be cheering you on, Mr. Cooper. Go ahead, make it happen. Let the naysayers be silenced. That was brilliant. Appreciate that. All the comments, come on in, come on in. I got room for y'all. Y'all can leave comments back and left. Back and left? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, leave the comments. Please, let's have a communication of community. A community of communication? I think I should have said that. I have it backward. English is my second language. I speak Swahili very fluently, by the way. I'm from the East, the man from the East. Okay, now that we've cleared all that in the air, and you're still subscribing and you're still liking, let's cross the pond. Let's take a boat, the Titanic, way back to Europe. I think we are safe now with Titanic, right? We can get in the air and we can get there in a few hours. Let's go to Zurich. What happened in Zurich today? Field events, that was it. Field events, strange runways for pole vaulters, long jumpers, and all those field events. Fascinating. I was watching the runway and I'm reminded that it has to be straight and you cannot overrun it. You cannot overrun the runway today in Zurich. It was limited. It's something temporary. I think they do that outside the stadium. There is a tradition. The crowd enjoys it. They were entertained. Pole vault, long jump, high jump. Hey, my friend. An Australian, Nicola Olyslagers, hold on a minute. Nicola, I'm killing this name. Olyslagers. She's 28. She's been around the block. Today, she broke the Oceanian record with a 204 in a thriller in the high jump. It was really nice to watch these women do it. It was phenomenal. The war-torn country of Ukraine, represented by Yaroslava, could not keep up because the 204, the only height Nicola was able to clear. She wins the high jump. It was beautiful to see. It's her best height ever. She spoke here, and I want to write. Sometimes what these athletes say is what I take and appreciate and amplify. This is what she says. She says 204 meters. Have been trying to get that height for a few years now. She's not young anymore when you talk of athletic life. And today I got the diamond trophy on top. What a day, said Olyslagers. Today I have this peace inside my heart. Oh, that something is going to change. It does change, my friend. It does change when you win the Diamond League final. It goes down under, but it's not under. It's on a trophy somewhere on a shelf. With the Hall of Famers behind me, you know where it belongs. The Hall of Famers. I love it. There you go, Nicola. The Aussie wins it in front of Yaroslava Mahuchis. I can't say the last name. Mahuchis. Okay, there you go. 1-2. That's all I could talk about in the high jump. And then, of course, there's always drama in another event that is built for drama. I'm talking of pole vault. The sweet ninja, Mondo Duplantis. He doesn't disappoint, does he? He doesn't disappoint. I think all season, there's only been one person who's been challenging Modo. And we have to appreciate Karalis. The Greek Karalis has been trying to push Modo. Modo knows that on a bad day, which hasn't been happening this year, Karalis, the grease dude, is right there to defy gravity in pole vault. But this was not the day, was it? It wasn't the day. And I think to watch these two compete for the highest honors, if at all I'm being sarcastic, highest honors in pole vault, was nice. It's always nice to see. I like rivalry, and I think that's why I kind of poo-poo a little bit of the 400 hurdles when there's no enough rivalry with the women. People like to enjoy that, jab, jab, jab. People, today you win, or even if you win, you are pushed to your best. People enjoy that, and I think to see these guys, even the Swede winning Mondo Duplantis, is unprecedented. I think I talked about this guy being unbeaten. Something has to be really bad. Something terrible has to go wrong in Tokyo for this guy to be surpassed as far as dominance is concerned. He is what I call the Sergei Bubka of this age. If you look back in the 90s, there was this Ukrainian who dominated pole vault. These guys doing the same thing. Is taking it to another level. 629 meters. That is right next to the clouds, if I may say. So Mondo Duplantis wins in front of Karalis, and that is what I call pole vault at polar height. And it wasn't polarizing. I'm playing with words, my friend. Why not? You guys, play with your words. You can talk to me about playing. And so we move on quickly, and we realize that that wasn't the only event. Let's acknowledge somebody here. At an heptathlon, indoor heptathlon athlete from 2024, a champion indeed. This guy, Simon Ehammer, he long jumps 832 and wins it. Heptathlon is not, you know what that is. It's somebody who does, 7 events, I think, indoors, I think, to make it a heptathlon. Is it 10? Decathlon is 10. Excuse me? Am I lost here? No, I'm not. I think I'm okay. You don't give me those comments that I'm stammering. I'm not. Enjoy this show, my friend. He does this and he wins the long jump in front of the Italian indoor champion, Mattia Furiani. You know what surprised me was, what's his name? Tentolugiu, what is that name? The Mattialdis, the Italian who has been dominating this event all season. He hasn't been doing very good. I think he only long jumped something like 7. He was 6th. The other Italian, to Mattia, didn't do very well, but that's 1-2 for you. And the winner, of course, don't forget, the check is very good for winning here, my friend. If you are the overall winner, you get 50 grand. Well, let's talk about money, because some people haven't been paid. Let's talk about money, cash money in their pockets. Enjoy that. 50 grand, maybe plus bonuses from sponsors. Yeah, there has to be a bonus, right? Come on, give them a bonus. Double that, okay? Come on, you corporations, you can double the money. Advocating for my athletes, man, I love these guys. They make the world go round. They do. Athletes do a lot of work that people don't see. And so let's finish with Joe. Joe, my man Joe Kovacs. Joe Kovacs he didn't do very well. Of course, he didn't make the World Championship team. So yesterday I hinted, and I'm not the only one, I hinted the fact that he's looking for redemption and pride to be restored in his winning circle. When you don't make the World Championship, you got to find a way to redeem yourself in your event. And he does this. He throws it very well in the shot put. The guy at 22:10 was all he needed to win against a field that wasn't bad at all, because even there, he beat a compatriot, Peyton Otadao. Yes, and my friend from Jamaica, 22:07 was 3rd place. They call him Rajidra Campbell. There you have it, top 3 in shot put. There you go, Joe. Joe, my man, redeems himself. Big fellow, big full of it. He can just say, pompa, shot put 22. Was the winning throw, 22:10. And then, of course, we're going to slow down here and appreciate women in the pole vault. We're going full circle because it was field events, field events, field events. Katie Moon shoots for the moon. That lady gave me a moment of selfie, and so I give her a shout out. Katie Moon, she did it. She became an astronaut. Playing with your name, Katie. Don't feel bad. It's just where it is. We have to shoot for the moon. She didn't shoot for the moon either. She won. Okay? It wasn't just like buy and buy in the moon. She did very well. In front of her nemesis and her country compatriot Sandy Morris. 482 was the winning height in the pole vault with Katie Moon taking it home. What about that? So, appreciation in field events. What did I miss, guys? I didn't miss much. Oh yeah, there's something I missed, my friends. Let me say something. Oh, let's slow down here. Chase Jackson and Sarah Mitton were 1-2 in the shot put. Okay, let me just wrap up because it was field events. Let's just focus on shot put here with them. Chase Jackson and Sarah Mitton. Those are the 1-2 Diamond winners. Hold on a minute. I take it back, guys. I'm rereading. You see, I don't have my glasses and it's getting late. No, Jessica Snyder, the Canadian. Oh, Canada, I screwed up. The Canadians right now are saying, no, shut that channel down. No, really. Oh, people can make mistakes. I've seen some podcasters, pundits, broadcasters screwing it up. I did screw up. The shot put went to Canada, okay? Ottawa, Montreal, is it? Where is somewhere up there, Montreal, Canada. Yeah, Jessica Schneider. Second place was Chase Jackson. I think I was focused on the art in that woman. That woman is incredible. You see her tattoos, incredible. And then Sarah Mitton was third in the shot put category in the women. Listen, this show makes it easy for you. You don't have to read all this stuff. Just watch this channel. You see me, I see you, we talk, we interact in Tukoriada, sports, track and field, running, and excitement. That's it from Zurich. I'm zooming in. I was zooming out. Yeah, I did. Listen, my friend, I appreciate you. You make me do it. I appreciate doing this. It's a thrill. It's a privilege to talk to you guys. You make it happen. Talk to you later. When we go back to track tomorrow, it's gonna be some fireworks. I promise you. I'll be more excited as usual. I'll be pumped up as usual. I'll see you guys tomorrow on another episode of Tukoriada, because the other side of the pillow is always, oh, my friend, it's beautiful. Talk to you later. Good night, good day, and good life. Blessed.